Good day, everyone. So today I am going to discuss to you about the nervous system. Please watch the video until the end. Okay, so the human nervous system is divided into two, which is the central nervous system or the CNS, and the second one is peripheral nervous system, PNS. So there are two types of central nervous system, which is the brain and the spinal cord. And the parts that belongs to peripheral nervous system is the cranial nerves and the spinal nerves. So before that, let us first define what is nervous system. So it is a system that uses electrical impulses as signals to control the actions of cells and organs. So there are three main components of the nervous system. So the first one is the neurons, second the brain, and the last one is the spinal cord. So let us go first to the parts of neurons. So the neurons carry information from one body parts to another. So these are the parts of the neurons. Okay, so the first one is the dendrites. So this is the dendrites. So are extensions of neurons that receive information from neighboring neurons. So as you can see, there's another neuron that is attached to another. So that is the dendrite. Well, the axon, this one, so it is the elongated end of the neuron. Okay, so now let us go now to the central nervous system or the CNS. So it controls most functions of the body and mind. It is responsible for the control and generation of thought processes and movement. And it gathers information from all over the body. So let us go now. So there are two examples of parts of the central nervous system, the brain and the spinal cord. So let us go first to the brain. So the brain is composed of more than 86 billion neurons and weighs approximately 1.4 kilograms. It is the most complex organ in the body and is associated with knowledge, emotions, and awareness. Okay, now, so this is the parts of the human brain. So the first is the frontal lobe. Second is the parietal lobe. The third one is occipital lobe. And the last one is the temporal lobe. So the frontal lobe is for talking, moving, reasoning, planning, and problem solving. And for parietal lobe, it is for distinguishing sensations such as touch, pain, pressure, and temperature. And then in occipital lobe, it interprets and processes visual information. And for the last one, which is the temporal lobe, it is for hearing and recognizing different sounds. Okay, so that is for the parts of the brain. So now let's go to the spinal cord. Okay, so in spinal cord, functions primarily in the transmission of neural signals between the brain and the rest of the body. But it also contains neural circuits that can independently control numerous reflexes and central pattern generators. Okay, so these are the parts of the human spinal cord. So this one. Okay, so that is for the central nervous system. So now let's go to the peripheral nervous system. So the peripheral nervous system is the division of the nervous system containing all the nerves that lie outside of the central nervous system. So the primary role of the peripheral nervous system is to connect the CNS, which is the central nervous system, to the organs, limbs, and the skin. Okay, so these are the parts of the peripheral nervous system. So the spinal nerve. So a spinal nerve is a mixed nerve which carries motor, sensory, and autonomic signals between the spinal cord and the body. So in the human body, there are 31 pairs of spinal nerves. So one on each side of the vertebral column. So while the cranial nerves, the functions of the cranial nerves are sensory, motor, or both. So the sensory cranial nerves help a person to see, to smell, and hear. Motor cranial nerves help control muscle movements in the head and the neck.